So here's a little bitty video I'm gonna make on the tank. As you can see, the tank's covered in a crap ton of algae, which I'm going to try to deal with soon. And I've added a couple of fish since the last video. I'm probably gonna get rid of the bloodfin tetras and the little penguin tetras, and maybe get a couple more white, they're black skirt tetras, but they're basically the silver ones, the little white ones. I'm going to add a couple more of those, and maybe a couple of more quarry cats, and then I'm going to try to get some German blue rams. I think there's plenty of, I don't know if there's enough space for fish in general in the tank, but I know there's enough locations and hidey holes for the rams. They should be able to find a home. And they seem to, the fish seem pretty happy. The Grummy's been splashing around and it lost a couple of scales. Kind of scared me, but I think it's just gotten, I think it mostly does that because of me, I think, getting too close to the tank. You can see all the little tetras chasing each other. They're doing their little tetra thing. All the fish are pretty happy. And just for a little fun, I'll feed the fish. And if you watch the fish, I'm tapping the little food can on the top. And I got the gourami out. Wrong can of food. I'm going to minimize the amount of food. There we go. Just to keep you busy. And then to finish off the video, watch them eat their food. And you can see the greedy little skirts get the most of the food. This was just for video purposes. I don't usually feed them at this time, but you know, the skirts are probably going to be the biggest of the tetras for sure. I think a couple of them are about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and they may reach as far as 3 inches in length, which is actually really, really good. But then again, they are little piggies. They will not stop eating. And the little quarry cats are in the bottom part of the video, or in the little bottom part of the tank looking for food. And some of the guys at Dark Star Aquatics told me that some of the issues with all this algae around here is probably from a high amount of phosphorus or phosphates, and I'm probably going to get a Phosphorb to get rid of that, or that's what was recommended by 1 or 2 people, and maybe that'll help cut down on the algae and clear things up a little bit. But you know, I'm going to make that tank a little more organized, and I'll see if I can't get a few more plants in there. Maybe some wisteria. Put some of that wisteria on the top so the gourami isn't as nervous. But, you know, things are doing pretty good. I noticed the little quarries, like right here. Anytime I feed the fish, they'll go right up, a couple of them will go right to the top looking for food. They didn't used to do that. I think it's pretty neat. But, you know, I don't think they really ever get that much food, but whatever. And they're not as nervous around me. I mean that time it freaked out, but see, like with this one, it's not really intimidated by me. But anyways, things are going pretty good. Other than the algae, the water is pretty much crystal clear. And the neons, and this is one reason to get rid of the neons. I mean, not get rid of the neon, get rid of the penguin tetras. The penguin tetras are a little aggressive with the neons. I read on a video that they are penguin tetras when they're not in a group of in a smaller group like of 2 or 3, that they of less than 6, the smaller the number, the more aggressive they are to other fish. And so when there's more in a group, they tend to focus their almost 100% of their aggression on each other. But when there's not any other fish to do that to, they chase any other fish in the tank, and thus the little neons are forced to the bottom. The black skirts or the phantoms, they don't really do much to the neons. As you can see, they're some of the skirts are going at it. They're really neat to watch. That little white one is the newest edition. I have another white one, but it mostly hides in the cave. You can see it coming out of there right now in the little over there in the corner. It's coming out. Usually it's hiding out. I guess it's a little more timid than the rest, but the one right there is not nearly as timid. And we'll see how that one does. It looked a little iffy when I got it, but looks much healthier and happier. You know, everybody's doing good in the tank, and we'll see what happens. And I might try to get I was gonna get some ghost shrimp, but if I'm gonna get some rams, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'll just get the German blue rams. Those are more interesting than shrimp to me. Add a little color. I have colorful fish. It looks a little weird when I've got all these little neons. They've got so much color, and the rest of these fish are so bland looking. In comparison. So those rams, I hope, will help balance that out a little bit. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you later.